Yes, hello and welcome back to another video. Yes guys, this is very important. Try not to miss this video if you're in the music business or if you're in the website business at all. All right, this is very important information that I don't think anybody who are doing working web based would want to miss. So yeah guys, I've started out in online since 2014. All right, and I've been Small Axe Music Production has been going before that physically on the ground, but we weren't web based as yet. So I went online, started out in 20, I think it's 2013, late 2013. Forgive me for that, I apologize. I started out in late 2013. All right, and I've been using Bluehost first. First I started out with Wix, and then I had the plan with Bluehost, but I started out with Wix at first. All right, many of you know Wix. All right, and I started out with Wix, then I started out with then I continued with Bluehost. All right, and started with Bluehost a few months, and then you know, these greedy, good for nothing agents that works for Bluehost, and that works on commission, the sales rep and all of those. All right, so this is what happened to me. This guy, I called about an issue that I was having with my website, and I somehow got to one of the sales rep, and this guy forced me to upgrade and expand on my platform, something that I didn't have to do. I didn't need it, but he explained to me, and you know how they are trained to persuade you to go ahead and join to get a different platform and to sell whatever they can sell. So that was basically the case, right? So I said, you know what, he was telling me about my files, and I'm uploading files and all of that, and that I need to have sufficient space for the future and all of that. So it was just on me, you know. And mind you, I had little knowledge about those things at the time. So I decided that I'm gonna, you know, pay the money and expand. I did pay the money and everything, and they said, okay, we're gonna start the migration process and all of that. So this is where it even hurts talking about it right now. You know, it even hurts talking about it right now. What happened is that they started the migration process to put me to a different platform, and guys, during the migration process, Bluehost lost a lot of my sessions, a lot of my files, session files that I have on the platform. And today, it still feels like the day when they let me know and we discovered that my files were lost in thin air. I mean, some of my best session, right? So what I'm doing right now, you know, I don't know, guys. It's like somebody hurt you, like, you know, a girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend that hurt you, and you just want to forget about her. You don't want to think about her. You know what I'm saying? You just want to get past it and just don't want, because every time you think about what that person did to you, it hurts more. That's the situation that I've been going through with Bluehost. Every time I think about Bluehost and what they've done to me, it just get me hurt, stir up anger and all of that. I mean, these are files that music is art. This is like a last painting, a painting that an artist paint, and somebody just come and light it, set it in flame. All right, and no matter what you do, you cannot replicate that vibe, that feel from that inspiration that you got at first. All right, and so it was some of my best sessions that I don't even have on the website. Some very nice beats. I mean, I got a call out of France at one point for a reggae kind of Afro style from a label that wanted that beat, and it was gone in 10 years. I had to remove that from the website because I don't have the stems, I don't have the session, I don't have nothing for it but an MP3 with a tag, with the website tag inside of it. All right, this is very important. So the issue that I have with Bluehost, most of all, I have to be paying a lot of money for hosting, and they haven't compensated me 1 red cent for the files that they have lost. Guys, when we look in the back end, we saw the shells and the name of the files and all of that, the zip folder and so forth, with all the files that they have lost. And they tried for weeks to retrieve those files and couldn't retrieve those files. And at the end of the day, I have to be paying for money still, paying money for hosting still, and everything, right? Another thing that I had with Bluehost as well is that the SEO guys in the SEO department came. My website was ranked number 1. All right, for years, and they came and told me that they would give me more taglines and have me on the top. Right? I did my own SEO, I did my own research, I did everything and put my website online, and I was number 1. Right, for years. And I decided that after I tried to trust Bluehost, after such event, I paid them the money, and within 4 to 5 days they knocked my website off from number 1, and I haven't been back on number 1 since. Right, so Bluehost is a bad company, right, and that just taking your money and giving you nothing for the service basically. All right, and in a time like now, when you have a market that is so big and competitive, the once you slacken up, bro, right, that's it, and Bluehost have cost me tremendously. Lost my file, haven't compensated for the files that they've lost, and still yet they want to go up with their fee every year for the hosting and all of that. All right, so I'm sending a warning out there to people. If you're going to host, start your business online, if you can avoid Bluehost at any cost, you avoid it. Right now, I am planning to leave Bluehost, and I'm just scared for another migration process. I'm just trying to put all my files together, right? So I don't on my end and use a different server at the same time. I started the process so I could just avoid Bluehost altogether, because they are very expensive. They don't care about the customer, especially the small guys like us. They would go for those corporate companies and feed like leash off small people like you and I. You pay for a certain service and you're not getting the service that you're paying for. All they're doing, you're not seeing anything. It's similar to Google and YouTube. You would pay for advertisement for them to advertise your business, and you would never come across an advertisement from them anywhere across the web, right? So literally what you're doing, and you would see Home Depot and all of these top Walmart and all of these top companies out there all over. You're here talking with your wife, oh, I need we need a lawnmower, and you haven't searched anything on the web, and before you know it, lawnmower start popping up all over on her phone, on her computers, and it's the same thing with me. It's popping up all over my pages. All right, so these people are hearing us. AI is real, people. They are hearing us and they are using it to their advantage, but they would never use it for a small guy like you and I. And I'm a reasonable guy. I used to advertise with Google and all of these people and so forth, but it's not profitable. It's not worth it. So what I have to do, even with Google, guys, you have to, with YouTube, you have to be careful how some of these people that you advertise with, like one of this company out there that says they're advertising for you and they give you subscribers and stuff forth. I've seen people done it and they haven't gotten any organically subscribers. It's just them using automation and giving you fake subscribers and so forth like that. So you got to be careful with that. I've seen artists done that and I warned them about it, and they did it. It's called Frizzy or something of the sort. Yes, it's called Sprizzy. It's called Sprizzy. SP. I put it up here. You have to be careful. Done it with people and stuff. I've seen it. They don't give you any. They give you fake views and they give you fake subscribers. All right. So it's not people in whatever you're doing subscribing. All right. And I think it's controlled by YouTube as well. All right. They might just take down this video, so just share it as much as possible. All right. So yes, guys, be careful how you're approaching the business world online with some of these companies. They don't give one fiber in their body about you. They don't care about you and so forth. They go for the big bucks and they do nothing. They just taking your money and say they're advertising. Nobody has ever come across any advertisement in regards to your business and so forth. All right, and you call them and you ask them, how did you say that you were gonna generate business and clicks for my websites and so forth? Oh, you have to pay more money and so forth. And you go and you pay more money and invest more, and still you've seen nothing. And the next thing they're going to tell you is, oh, you have to let it run for like 6 months for you to see business. I mean, come on. If you're going to be running a business for 6 months, running advertising for 6 months, and it's going to reach the exact 6 months for you to see any form of interaction with your website or your channel and so forth, that doesn't make any sense, right? So, guys, I'm telling you from experience, do not waste your money to advertise with these people. They only care, and some of them are racist too, because I've seen some stuff here online and it's a race-based platform too. All right, I know we hate to hear it and so forth, but guys, it is real. Be careful of advertising with these people. All right, if you can do your own, right? And some of these people are blacklisting some of these things to get their blacklisting your websites too, to get their thing online. All right, to push their advertising, the paid sponsors, advertisers. All right, so you have to be careful, all right, how you go about these things. in, and let me show you, by the way, let me give you a perfect example. Let me give you a perfect. So it's a no-win situation. All right. I just type buy shoes online. All right. And look here. Look, these are all Google. See that? These are all Google. These big companies, they paid for their thing to be online. And look, and they're, even though they're sponsored ad by Google, are here. Look, here, this is their organically organic search here, not sponsored. All right, so it's still there. All right, a lot of people see. Do you have anybody not selling shoes online? People are selling shoes and so forth. There, look what is online here. These are even sponsored too. Most of them, even though you're not seeing it, they're paying for something, but they're, look, sponsored on the second page again. All right, see? So a guy like you and me, people like you and me who are doing this business online here, they are not gonna be there anywhere online like that. All right, so it's a no-win situation, right? It's even sponsored here. Let's go to page 3 and you will see what I'm talking about. Look again, Zappos is still here, sponsored. It's such a cruel thing. They're blacklisting your site. They're pushing your website all the way back, right? They're pushing your website all the way back and pushing even their sponsored the people who paid them for sponsored. So it's like a bidding thing. Who paid the most money will get to be on here. All right, so what they're doing is actually pushing, say, their advertisement, what they created here. So you cannot win. You have to interact with people. How some of us are going to make a buck from these things is from you, people who will watch us and learn from us, would share stuff. All right, and this is why you guys, if you like contents from people like YouTubers like myself and others and so forth, all right, we spend a lot of time making content and so forth, and people are talking about Google algorithm and so forth and all of that. All right, we are no longer in that era, guys. All right, these people, companies are eating, they're like sharks, they're eating everything for themselves. All right, so it's up to you guys to share the little share. You don't know how helpful you guys are when you share our websites, share our videos and so forth. Like it and share it. All right, algorithm don't work with us people, I'm telling you. So right, you have to, if you like our contents and you learn from us and stuff, it's a little part of your conscience, or to just, that would just share the content and say, let me share this guy, I've learned. That's what I do, when people are of good use to me, and I learn from people. I like their contents and I would share it. I would share it on WhatsApp or whatever and so forth, and even on Facebook and so forth. So as I say, one hand wash the other. I teach you something, you can give me a share. Yeah. So this is what the world we are living in. So it's good. It's bad that these companies are just like sharks in the tank, eating up us as a small fish. So be careful when you are doing any kind of hosting with any web-based thing. All right, Bluehost have done me bad, and I haven't been compensated for any of my work that they lost. Another purpose for this video is that this is one of the session that the track, I have it here. I have a wave file here that of one of the session that they have lost for me. and I'm just trying to replicate, and it's just not working out. It's just not working out, you know. I'm just trying to find back the sounds. I no longer have my Mo 8, that I have some nice sounds that I use. Some of you guys love those sounds that I use in some beats, you know. That Mo 8 has some sounds that haven't been put back in the newer Yamaha keyboards, and some of them are in here, and I just can't locate them anywhere. My Mo is, you know, not with me anymore. All right, so let's have a listen at this track, and then we're gonna go and listen to the elements that I'm trying to replicate. All right. All right, so yes, so you can hear it have a lot of R&B elements in it. Right, that's another nice lovers rock, ready for a love song. You know, I just try to to fuse the R&B and the reggae together to give that nice relaxing nice love moody feeling vibe. You know. All right, let's just hear another bit here. Alright, so that's it. You know, that's a nice lovers rock. Alright, so I'm having people inquiring about this track, and I have to be making over these tracks. Alright, so I started from that, just drop it in and try to, you know, replicate this whole thing. Alright, so I'm just here searching for sounds, and I'm trying to make sounds to get as close as possible to what I have here. So let's just listen everything in context. All right. You would never get that sound. All right, guys, you hear that sound? That's that lead sound. It's kind of a lead pad. I fell in love with that sound the moment I laid the first finger on a key on my Yamaha Mo 8. All right, if you listen to that sound, it's a similar sound to the movie that you have on TV back in the days, the sci-fi movie. All right, you can hear that sound in a sci-fi movie. It's a similar sound, but this one is just so fat and luscious. It just give you that a nice vibe. Alright, I can't, I don't know how, I did my best to get as close as possible to it. So it's grinding my gears to, I can't find those sounds anywhere, and I'm unable to remember some of them. All right, so I'm just here with these just this is how far I haven't dropped the drums yet. I know the drums is gonna disguise some of them, and when everything go in the context, it will kind of come together in some way, but you cannot replicate art. Music is art, and that's why you'll find a painting so expensive. You can replicate it on a computer and so forth, but the original is where the money is, and it will cost millions, right? And if you go and you replicate it on a computer or something, and you take it to whatever printer and get it, it will never cost a quarter of the original. All right, so this is like a last painting I'm trying to retrieve, guys, because of Bluehost. There's one track there that I mentioned earlier. I don't even want to think about it, because it's even more painful to think about that one, because there was a massive opportunity coming my way for that track, and I got so fed up, I just discarded from the website, because I just didn't have the stem files. All right, and if you know how it is in today's world, people work with stem files, it's still so hurtful, but I warn you guys, all right, be careful, have a backup for yourself, and no matter the company out there that tell you that they keep your website safe, your files safe, and whatever, try to have a hard copy somewhere on a drive tucked away, right? I had two drives that got corrupted, and I somehow I feel that they are in some of those drives as well, but I did all of this, put all my sessions online to secure them. I was looking for security, but that I didn't get from the Bluehost, and like I said, I haven't gotten any compensation from Bluehost to this day, and it just went down, and they dragged me out. I tried to talk to managers and supervisors, and it's like all of them are playing the same game, It's hard on a black man out here, bro, trust me. But anyway, that's basically it. So I'm just trying to getting inquiry about this session, this tracks. I'm just trying to get as close as possible to it. Hopefully I might get it that's better, or as close as possible, but it's just so hard to deal with these companies. All right, so I'm just gonna drop the drums and so forth in it. I've started it a few hours now, by the way. All right, so I'm just gonna drop some drums and some guitars, and I think the percussion is missing, so I'll go ahead and do that. All right, so bless up, guys. Like, share the video. Like I said earlier, without you, we are nothing out here, man. We are nothing out here. So please interact with the video, all right, and share it. All right, just a simple 5-second process. All right, just like and share. All right, and bless up. All right, and engage in the comment too. Let me know if you guys had any of this issue with Bluehost or any other company. All right, we have to work together to counter these companies, so we know who is who out here. All right, bless up, one love, respect.